Hi, Rachel Cipriano coming to you again from Magnificent Resilience. I just wanted to give you a quick update about my book. Unfortunately, I've spoken with my book coach. We have meetings usually every 2 weeks, and he has advised that I wait until the beginning of the year to really launch the book. Reason being that with the holidays and everything else, as you can imagine, people aren't reading as much with all of the preparations and the busyness that go with Thanksgiving and Christmas, to a lesser degree, Halloween. But at this point, I would be looking at a late October timeframe at the earliest, and it just isn't good timing. And because he is so proficient with what he does, I really think he knows what he's talking about. He knows the Amazon book market inside and out. I'm very fortunate to have him. Kevin Young is his name. If you're interested in learning more about him, he has multiple talents. Please just PM me, and I would be happy to give you his contact information. Anyway, I also wanted to talk to you about empowerment. And I thought the other day of this experience I had when I was young. I was able to go water skiing a few times and just thoroughly enjoy the experience. It was exhilarating. Haven't done it since I was a young teen. But I remember that there were two different boats that I attempted to water ski behind. One boat I could get up and the other one I could not. And the difference was the second boat that I was able to get up out of the water in had a very powerful V8 Cutlass engine. And I thought it's just such a wonderful analogy of why it's so important to be empowered, and that there are degrees of empowerment for us to reach our goals. And obviously we want as much power as possible. We don't want smart car power. We want Lamborghini power, right? Well, what is the difference in that? What makes the difference in that level of resilience, of that level of empowerment? I'll tell you, one of the biggest differences is in your thinking, how you choose to think about yourself, other people, and life. That's why this point is hammered again and again and again. Perception is 90% of reality. When we're looking at life through a negative lens, ourselves, other people, the world, then it's going to put a drag on us. It's going to make it very difficult for us to get up out of the water, so to speak, right? To get up out of our challenges, to get up out of all of the pushback life brings us. So again, change your thinking. And I'm not talking about turning that frown upside down and Pollyanna type thinking, because overly positive thinking can lead you to demoralization when you find out that everything isn't all roses and caviar dreams. I'm talking about realistic and, yes, glass half full type of thinking, looking at the hope, looking at the future. You can do this. I'm not saying it's easy. Neural pathways can be rerouted, but you can think of it as footpaths, whereas the other thinking patterns that may have gone on for years are like trenches. It's going to take discipline and it's going to take time, but it's so worth it. The other huge difference in your level of empowerment is who you surround yourself with. And obviously that's going to have everything to do with your thinking. Are you around people who are for you? And I'm talking about really for you. Or are you hanging around a bunch of people who they're just there because they've always been there, and it's such a habit? You're not really intentionally looking at your relationships and intentionally thinking about, are those people building you up? Are they part of your true support system? Or inadvertently, are they bringing you down? So two different aspects of life I strongly encourage you to consider. One, your thinking style, and if you realize it is not positive, it is not growth oriented, there are a lot of things you can do about it. You can get with a coach. You can listen to videos like this. You can Google ways to improve your thinking style. 2, who are you surrounding yourself with? Be intentional. Look at it. I've made a couple of videos about the fact that a lot of times we find out that people in our lives just aren't that into us. Well, we only have so much time on this earth, so we need to be around people who really are for us, really have our best interest at heart. It's going to make all the difference in that level of empowerment, that ability to get up out of the water. So think about those things today. Again, Rachel Cipriano with Magnificent Resilience. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Have a great rest of your day.